Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hasham and today I'm going to discuss about the BTC. I will discuss both macro time frame and I will show you the little bit on the 4 hour time frame as well, that what BTC is doing and where we are heading. So without wasting any time, let's jump on the chart. And also, if you haven't subscribed my channel, subscribe my channel, like my video, and if you have any questions, leave that in the comment section below. I will answer all your questions. So let's get started. So this is the BTC chart and I am on the daily time frame. Let's turn on the camera. There we go. Yeah, so this is the BTC chart on the daily time frame, and this was our previous bull run and this is our current bull run. In the previous bull run, so let's talk about the previous bull run. So we have created this left shoulder here, and that's a right shoulder, and this is, sorry, that's the head and that is our right shoulder, my bad. And we have created this head and shoulder. After creating the head and shoulder pattern, we have seen the big drop and break in trend as well. So basically, those who don't know what a head and shoulder pattern is, basically head and shoulder is the reversal pattern when we are in the uptrend for a long time, and we seen the head and shoulder pattern means we are heading down again. So this was the pattern, and we are seeing like the kind of similar things in this current bull run as well. So this is again great. I'm seeing this as our left shoulder, that's head, and we are in the right shoulder. So I'm looking this to create the right shoulder, touch around 43,500 or 800, gets rejected from here, break the trend and drop again. And the other similarity I'm watching, as you can see here in the head in the previous bull run, we are seeing this V here. So it's created the same V here, created a double top, and is trying to pop up here as well the last time, but couldn't find any buyer strength here and the price dropped again. So same thing happened here. So when it crossed like the all-time high, it I think touched around 69, yeah, 69 or 69 100, couldn't find any buyers there and dropped very badly here. So this is at the moment you can say it's consolidation here, or like they're trying to grab the liquidity. So it could be anything, it is still not confirmed. To be bullish on the BTC, I want the BTC to climb above this 53,500 800, consolidate here for a little bit, like come back here and consolidate here for a bit and then move up. So that will be the bullish pattern I want to see if I want to go long on the BTC. But at this stage, to be honest, I'm not seeing that. I'm more at the bearish side, but this is BTC, anything could be happen. So I'm looking bearish at the moment. So come here, gets rejected here, come down here, maybe hold the price here around the 40, grab some liquidity and start heading up. If not, if that level is break, and next level I will look at 30k or around here. The other level which I am looking, sorry, is this level. So it is very slightly chances it will come here, but it could come here as well. So this is BTC can do anything. So if you are the investor or trader, I will highly recommend make your trade plan and make your plan what you want to do. Like as an investor, if you're the new in the BTC market, in the crypto, and you don't know which projects are good, where you need to invest and where you should like take the trades, just stick with the BTC or the Ethereum. These are the two big projects in the market who are holding most of the market cap at the moment. And if you don't know, like I said, just do the dollar cost average. So the dollar cost average is not like if you bought some BTC here, price drop, bought some here as well and dropped here, bought some here, and then at the end you don't have any money. No, this is not the dollar cost average. When you see the drop here, you see some like a structure in the market, price hold, and price like action will tell you where the market is heading. You need to analyze the market, make some plan, then invest in the market. So at the moment, if I'm talking about that with the in the current situation, if you so if you are in this current scenario looking to invest, if that trend line is broken and the price come around here around 40 to 44, around not 44 actually, so let me bring it down, 40 to 42. If your price will come down here, maybe like put 25, let's say we have $100, put 25% around this area, and if price hold here, move up, that's good. If not, if the price broke this area as well, the next area of interest will be around the 30k mark, 25 here, 50 here, and let's see if that level is sold. If not, as I said in the earlier, that there is the possibility the price may come down around this area. If it comes around here, that's good. I will put the remaining $25 here. So I've invested 25, 50, 25. I have invested $100 in this one, but instead of buying like putting all the money on the top, I have done the dollar cost average by putting a little bit money here, here, and here. So this is actually your dollar cost average. It's not the dollar cost average like buy this dip, this dip, this dip. No, you are still like buying in the same zone. This is like kind of like the same zone. You still keep buying in the same zone. This is not your dollar cost average. So this is the for the investors. And if you want to do the trading, let's jump on the 4-hour time frame. So this is the 4-hour time frame. As you can see here, like a lot of people will like, if we go back, let me reverse, where is the reverse tool? Yep. So if we go back, when the price was here, a lot of people were looking this as a descending triangle in the downward trend. So basically there's high probability when you see the descending triangle in the lower trend, you will see the price breakdown. I was expecting the same, but on the other hand side, I was thinking that it could be the fake out, that maybe the whales, they are trying to just invalidate all the shorts and maybe grab liquidity and start heading up. So kind of like the same thing happened. I shared it on my Facebook group as well. And if you're not in my Facebook group, go and search the Trader by Choice. You will find the group there. I will update all the things there in that group. Okay, anyway, so I will run this candle C here. So when everyone was expecting the price is going down from here, it did exactly opposite. We see a big push here, break that trend, and everyone's like, oh, we are back in the bull run. No, so this is like the temporary recovery. So for the bullish, the price comes above around this area, price holds on the trend and start heading up, and people start screaming, yeah, we are back in the bullish trend. No, still not bullish. This is like still in the range. So this is the basic the range, this and this area is the range, and that is the equilibrium point. So considering this here, so that we are actually at the moment holding around this area. Yeah, holding around this area, we are still in the range. Price may come down here and we may see another push upward here, but let's see what BTC will do. But as a trader, the best strategies like in these kind of market, you can buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. This is a really simple strategy, buying between support and resistance. And if you don't know how to identify support and resistance, I have done video on the support and resistance. I will put that in the link, or I will put that in the description or in the link above. So click on there, watch it. Any question, leave that in the comment section. I will answer all your questions. So that's my analysis on the BTC at the moment. Let's see what market will do, and we will trade accordingly. See you next time.